Hello and welcome, it's Terry Tillaart here. Long time no talk. Today I want to talk about the grease test. If you were diagnosed with cancer, a lot of people believe you should go and get a grease test. What is the grease test? The grease test is a test where they take your blood and compare it to a wide variety of chemo agents as well as agents in nature that are much like chemo, and decide which ones your cancer will respond best to. It sounds excellent in theory, now doesn't it? I have many problems with this. Number one, it costs about $3,000. You could invest that $3,000 in so many different places. For starters, you could hire yourself a great coach for a fraction of the price, a tiny fraction of the price, and get a well laid out healing plan, because this is a healing journey. And this healing plan will far supersede anything that you learn at the grease test. I don't care if the grease test says you get 5 top plant-based medicine things that are rated almost 100% for you. Taking those pills is still going to be dealing with the problem allopathically. The allopathic medicine is all about throwing a pill, throwing a cure at something. There are no cures. The tumor is the symptom when it comes to cancer. The tumor is the symptom. So even if you take all of the best supplements and you get rid of the symptom, you can still be cancer-free or tumor-free, which is the better way to define it. You'd be tumor-free, but still very sick. In fact, I've got a friend who had a major liver problem despite being almost cancer-free. And so healing is the path to go on. And so for a tiny fraction, for that same $3,000, I could have taught you a wide variety of ways to test and measure health. In fact, with that same money, you might have been able to create a baseline in the beginning and then another test even down the road to see how you're doing, and take a wide variety of them for the same $3,000. And then you'd be measuring health. And that's far more valuable and far more important. At the end of the day, someone who has cancer wants to be healthy. They don't want to look over their shoulder the rest of their life wondering if cancer is coming back. And you have to do that if you deal with it in any allopathic way, whether it's with plant-based medicine or with chemicals. It doesn't matter how you go about it. You're going to look over your shoulder until you're actually healthy, until your fundamentals are healthy, your organs are working right, your immune system is working right. So I am not a proponent of the grease test, because you can get a much better plan for so much cheaper. Why spend the money on the test when you could spend the money on a wide variety of solutions? The amount of produce you could buy, the wide variety of supplements you could buy that work universally against all kinds of cancers. Now here's a little myth I'll let you in on, a little secret. The world wants, desperately, emotionally needy type wanting for their problems to be special. Everybody thinks their cancer is special. The oncologist always wants to tell people the cancer is special of some kind. No matter what the cancer, no matter where it is, they're all virtually identical, all caused by virtually the same multifactorial root causes, and the differences between them vary so little that you don't need a test to find out which magic plant, which magic pill, or which magic potion you need to throw at it. Here's another reason why I don't like the grease test while we're on the subject. The sheer fact that they are testing a wide variety of chemo agents is ridiculous. The fact that they would acknowledge that plant-based medicine does the trick and they still test all these poisons. What happens if the test comes up that a poison is going to do really well at addressing the symptom, and this test isn't going to properly take into account side effects? Next thing you know, someone's going to get chemo. The worst thing they could possibly be doing right now at this point in time. Let's suppose another scenario. Let's suppose on the grease test, vitamin D doesn't come in strong on your test. Well, someone who wants to budget and who's on a tight budget and is trying to prioritize might go home and only take the top 3 or the top 5 supplements on their grease test and skip vitamin D. What a colossal mistake that would be. Colossal mistake that would be. You see, because that would be one of the fundamentals of health that's being skipped, and there are many other such examples of this. So when it comes to the grease test, I know this is counterculture, and I know a lot of people disagree with me, but honestly, follow the logic I just laid out. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's me rambling after driving for a few hours and turning on the camera in the car. Sorry for the settings, sorry for the video quality. I just had to get it off my chest. Save your money. Don't spend your money on the grease test. I can find you a whole bunch of places where that money is 100 times better spent, where you're going to get more value for your dollar. And you know, I know I got a lot of friends who've taken it, and I apologize if this hurt your feelings. It's just the truth, and if you follow the logic unemotionally, you'll see it for yourself also. All right, that's it for today. That's the grease test. I'm Terry Tillaart signing out. Look forward to doing more videos with you in the future. Take care. Have a great day.